everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays the Binding of Isaac AFTERBIRTH Plus. You'll be happy to hear that I am reconsidering key meta. Did we not win as you? Oh, you know what? Let's do Maggier. Maggier or Greedier? I know that's not Maggier. I'm reconsidering key meta. People have told me, like, in case you've been under a rock not watching these episodes, you don't have to be under a rock for that. Maybe you just think I'm not funny. That's also plausible. Although, patently false. I've been not buying keys so much because the thinking was I'd rather have the opportunity to aggregate a lot of money, use that to buy items I can actually see, as opposed to just purchasing items, purchasing keys, which are a kind of blind bag choice of an item. I'm gonna take our pill to start with here. Speed up is actually, oh right, it's Maggie, so she always starts with speed up now. The pill is always speed up. What I'm thinking now is that the correct strategy is probably, and people have illuminated this for me, by the way. My thinking was like, well, the item room is random. You're buying a key for a chance to get a random item. It could be anything. But a shop without a reroll is also just random items. It's just more random items. Wow, that's extremely good to start with here. Which means that I shouldn't really be worried too much about the idea of randomness. We'll probably go for 9 volt, I guess. Instead, we should look at the shop, see if there's any item in there we want above all else, and if buying a key would stop us from getting it, then don't buy the key. However, if buying a key would not stop us from getting it, we're basically paying 5 cents for a random item. So, it's frustrating because key meta worked for me. I think every time we've done it, or almost every time we've done it. And as a result, it feels extremely wrong to be like, well, this isn't what we're gonna do for the future here. However, I do like to think that in spite of my tendency towards zaniness, I am an analytical person at heart who can acknowledge that, you know, when superior reasoning comes along, I may be wrong, and I will at least endeavor to let's test this out in the field, you know, in vivo, and see if it actually makes a difference. And I think that basically the logic that was described to me sounds like it is sound. My logic sounds sound, unfortunately. It's just not sound because of the fact that you ignore that you don't know what's in a shop until you go in either. But then again, the shop is also free to go in, so it's a little different. But I think it does hold true as long as there's no reroll machine, then you're not wrong. But I'm not going to worry too much about being that granular about it. I think it's really just a very simple principle. Thank you to all the people in the comments and on Twitter that, you know, made this argument as well. I didn't take offense to it, rather. Oh, I took offense to some people being like, you know, I'm pretty sure when NL did that run and won, it gave me cancer. I don't think that's what causes cancer, dude. Stop eating, you know, microwave meals out of their plastic containers, you know? You don't want to do a Steven Reed, hey, Wildcats, Rice-A-Roni, leave the plastic knife in the dish. Not that that necessarily is, you know, the only cause of cancer. You get the idea. I'm just saying it's a sensitive subject. You're not treating it with decorum, which is very uncouth of you. But everybody who took the opportunity as a academic challenge to explain it, I appreciate it. Because sometimes it can be academically challenged to explain something to someone as hard-headed as I can sometimes be. Anyway, that's all we need to talk about on this run. The Ace of Clubs also has a bit of an interesting, like, high-value play associated with it. We could turn... Wow, I really thought Little Monster would land a shot there. We could turn a bunch of pennies, or a few pennies, into money. Doing so would cost us all the money on the ground, but it would give us a lot more bombs. Generally speaking, like if we turned all of these into bombs, you are never going to need like 6 bombs on a single floor in all likelihood. That doesn't mean that it would be not worth doing, because 6 bombs over the course of the entire Greedier mode run could actually give you several rerolls, and I think that actually, I'm going to do that. We actually had 7 bombs out of it. Or maybe more? That wasn't 9 bombs, was it? I'm not losing my mind. I think there was 7. We might have been holding 2 in advance from some avenue. Either way, I'm you know, trying to, basically because I don't like Greedier mode as much as the normal mode in the game, not to commit the cardinal sin of entertainment of being honest, I'm trying to find, you know, something to occupy my mind with while I play in this kind of like pseudo-mathematical but probably absolute bullshit arithmetic and stats that I'm running here is doing that for me right now. So I'm going to take both of these here. The reason is, I think that Book of Belial works really well with 9 volt, and I think that Death's Touch is just what we want to take regardless, and then we'll use our bombs to try to get some advantages out of this. But sure, we're going to head down to the next floor. We'll probably open with a... Jeez, that was scary. We'll probably open with a key purchase, unless there's something incredible. Well, we wouldn't know, would we? Well, we could use 1 bomb to get a key, so that definitely seems more applicable. And then I think we should blow up this and blow it up close to the pot. Maybe we can get Swallowed Penny. We got Bob's Brain, which is, you know, I guess in some ways great because it's an unlimited bomb. Some ways very dangerous for us. We won't be going to the curse room right away. We sacrificed a lot of HP to up our DPS here. Chemical Peel is not very good, but is at least, I suppose, a damage upgrade, so... I really thought that was going to get close enough to hit me. Scary times. And this will be, I mean, if everything... No, we had already used it. That's fine. It's not like we missed out on anything as a result of that, but... if everything goes right, this will be the scariest part of our run until maybe the Ultra Greed fight. I would love it if the Ultra Greed fight was also not scary for us at all, but that I think is not plausible in most situations. So, the other thing about Greedier mode is, like, as much as I might say, like, I'm not an enormous fan of it, I actually really appreciate that it does, because of the different avenues of choice available to you, there is almost, like, a point to getting up your own ass and doing, like, a statistical, probabilistic analysis of, like, well, where's the best place to use our limited resources? Like, on this floor, everything on the shop is Curse of the Blind. Unless I'm losing my mind, I think, or let's rephrase that in a way that's not as insulting. Unless I'm about to die, it's like in the game, not in real life. That would be horrific. I hope I'd be doing something other than playing Binding of Isaac, like maybe spending some time with my family. But unless we're about to die, it seems much more sensible for me to just save our, you know, extremely precious resource of our finances and spend those on the next floor instead, where presumably we'll be able to know what the items actually are. I think that is the right call. You never know if I'm, again, you know, just smart enough to make a very dumb mistake and have a good reason for it. You know, 3 years ago I would have made this decision and just been like, you know, it just feels right. And I would have recognized that I'm an idiot. Now I'm trying to put like some pseudo-intellectual reasoning in, and I'm, again, just smart enough to be dangerous to myself. But that was bad play. I don't think it's worth using Book of Belial to just kill Krampus quickly here. Lump of Coal is what we would have wanted out of that situation. And straight up, unless there's a 3-cent key or a 7-cent item in here, I think we just go down to the next floor. And oh, there is a 3-cent key, so I'll buy one of those. Because we expect that will be more expensive on the next floor. How's the run going? We have a pretty high selection of like good items right now, but it would be very nice to get some more HP. I traded a bunch away, but still. Don't ever tell me where I fucked up. Okay, so we got $3 bill. We already had a key, so that was worth opening. Meat, it's kind of the best of all worlds here, although the damage upgrade is not substantial. It's still good. Mama Mega's not the right choice. Skinny on Mushroom I like, but it does come with a permanent, well, not permanent, but it comes with a damage downgrade for all items that you pick up in the future. So it's, I don't know. I think we might rather invest the bombs that we got from Ace of Spades into making this work a little better. And I will take Maggie's bow. And then probably we're looking at rerolls again. But I am going to check out our curse room now because we can. Are we looking at rerolls again? I don't really want to do the D4. Here we can definitely take advantage. I mean, PhD could be good, but we can definitely take advantage of Torn Photo. And then beyond that, I don't know. Maybe if we get low on HP, PhD might be the right call. But for now, I think that we've made the right decisions there. And this run's starting to come together. It seems like it's starting to come together. We don't need Bob's Brain or Little Monstro to do damage on a regular basis for us to feel strong. Which I think is one very necessary step on the road to becoming successful here. $3 bill is actually excellent. Like $3 bill and fruitcake. I have learned through public shaming to have greater respect for now. But again, that's how it happens, dude. Like, The only way to not be an idiot is to accept that you'll always be an idiot and endeavor to get smarter in the future. Where you're going to be dangerous to yourself. You might, like, sometimes people are rude to me in the comments, but by and large, you actually have a pretty nice community, all things considered, for the size that it is on YouTube. And I'm very thankful for that, but it also, I think it's because I meet you guys halfway, and if you call me a moron, I go, well, you know, you're not necessarily wrong. I don't like the way you phrase it, but you're not necessarily wrong. But where you fart, by the way, but where you start to find yourself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comfort me, is when you think that you are a genius. That's where you stop learning and you start writing off other people's opinions. I know, I've been there. You go, I'm the smartest person. Why would I listen to anybody else? The smartest thing you could possibly do is listen to almost everybody else. There are some people you probably should not listen to, except ironically. And you can determine those people for yourself. Maybe I'm in that camp for you. You know, choose what works for you. Taking a little bit more damage than I'd be happy to admit here. Especially now. But we've got to peep this room right away. So that was handled very, very poorly. Yera is a top-class trinket in greed mode. Blank Rune is Algiz, which is also great, but not great for us right now. So let's go pick up our money, and, I mean, PhD is kind of the obvious play for me, I think, right now, because it also heals us fully. So we'll get uphill, that I hope is good. Or I hope is great, I should say. Not really useful for us, unfortunately. And, at least it didn't even heal us the full way, it just gave us 2 hearts. I didn't know that that's how that worked. But I think we did relatively well there. You know, a single red heart now heals us for 2, which means that if we can get, like, old bandage or something, be pretty happy. Moldy bread is another HP upgrade. Well, this seems like a great use of a bomb. So that's 10 cents right there. This is another use of a bomb. I'd much rather blow him up and get something than try to play him and maybe get like an HP upgrade. There's probably some situations where that's the right call. We're going to get as much money as possible on this floor. I think we're going to open with BFF. And the D6 actually is extremely applicable as well. But right now, pick up no money. So we're picking up BFF to make Bob's Brain and Monstro better. I mean, I want the D6. I also want that speed upgrade. Speed plus range, to be more accurate, I suppose. But are we going to be able to afford it? I do not know. There's a creep there you got to be careful about. Ooh, okay. Like, we're at 1 speed, which is not horrible, but it could be better. I think we're going to make it through these waves at the very least. But remember, we're not picking up the money. So I'd really, really rather not spend anything either. But we could leave if we have to. Shit. I had to... The only way out there was picking up money. So you know what? I'm gonna pop it on the next floor then. I'm gonna pop Yera on the next floor because we've got a little, like, opportunity cost associated with this. And that's my bad completely, but we'll still be able to buy some stuff on this floor. Maybe we say no to the D6, we stick with Book of Belial, and we pick up the speed plus range upgrade to have more maneuverability in the future. And then, honestly, Self. You know, Isaac, you know, you've been playing this greed mode run with your head. Try playing it with your fucking balls. We just did that keeper run. I played that run with my balls, and it worked out for us. Let's do this greedier mode run with our balls now that we got the tools necessary to possibly succeed as is. Okay, get dusted. We should really focus on 1, he says, while focusing on 2, but... kind of boxed me in here, man. Oh, these guys never leave. They're not the stain. Okay, you know what? You can land Bob's Brain on the one on the bottom. This is the absolute worst place to stand. At least here. But you know what? You might be in Bob's Brain's effective range there. What have I done? This is so stupid of me. Like, even as I'm like, hey, you gotta focus on 1, you're focusing on 2 right now. I'm focusing on, I'm changing my perspective all the time to shoot at the other one. We can't let ourselves get boxed into a corner like exactly we've done right here. A single bomb fired by like one of the things that this dude spawns could ruin us. Like, make it out, you made it, okay. Jesus, that was actually abysmal. That was worryingly bad. He did lose, so we will see our deals. And honestly, that might be for the best right now. Let's not get too interested in what we got going on here. So the D6 gives us 1 free item and the D6, but I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try for money and a secret room. We at least got the secret room, and then we got you know what? I'll take the tick. Let's try to make it work in greedier mode. And fine, you got me. We'll take the D6. It's probably the right call. I'm gonna buy a key as well to get to the item room on this floor. I mean, blank card Yera is now immediately what we're gonna take, because that can give us effectively infinite money. I think I'll take triple shot. It's debatable, but I'm gonna take it. And this is good. I mean, it sucks that we would have had to get rid of our spacebar item anyway. Yeah, I'll stand by this for now as being probably the right call. So what do we do with blank card Yera? Every time it's available, we should double. That might not be literally true. Like, we might not want to double until there's a little bit more money than the first payout on the ground. But that means that the next doubling is going to be better. So I'm not going to stress out about the execution of it too much. Don't really like this stuff in here, but the D8 might be worthwhile. Let's start. I don't want to double 1 penny. I'll wait till the next wave spawns here. I'll double 2 pennies. Remember, we're going to get a lot of payouts like pretty quickly here, thanks to 9 volts. So we should be able to create a bunch of. I mean, I'm trying to like doing my math right now. The exponential math here. Look, we're already at 16 cents. I think it's conceivable that we would get more than 99 cents on this floor just via our doublings. Which is obviously, like, extremely amazing. As long as we select the right items, we should be completely fine. And as long as we don't die, that's the other thing. And it's going to be tempting to, like, maybe put our HP in a dire place to make this happen, but if you have to pick up, like, 1 penny, I wouldn't sweat it too much. To save yourself some HP in the process. We should only pick up to 99 cents. So anything beyond... Oh my lord. Anything beyond that is just wasted. I mean, that shouldn't be a novel strategy. That's probably very obvious. They forced me to pick up a penny. You damn dirty cages. I can't believe it. No, we actually probably want to start picking these up right now. Alright, sure. You got me. Amazing. Yeah, we've only got 1 wave left. So let's pop these. And if we can get this much money on every single floor, this is so good. By the way, no luck upgrades? Excuse me? Wow, this is pretty good. I think we definitely cannot justify not grabbing a key in this case. So we'll pay 5 cents for that. I mean, look. I'll take Pokemans. It's 7 cents for a reroll. That's not that bad. I don't even know what the Razor Blade is. It's not the Razor Blade. It's something different. I don't know. It's freaking plus Hourglass. I got no idea. It was cheaper, or roughly the same price as a reroll. I'm also going to get the Matchbook, as ridiculous as that sounds, because it gives us 3 rerolls. I don't think that we need the latch key, though. Serpent's Kiss is a game-winning item. Blue Cap is good. Raw Liver is good. Clicker, you know, you could see it being maybe good. I rerolled the D8, and I stand by it. I don't think we need PJs, to be honest with you. I will take range plus tears up. And you know what? I will pay 15 cents for a speed upgrade. Is that sack of sacks or Greed's gullet? I can't remember. Alright. We've still got 14 cents, so that's basically... Oh, we still gotta open the item room as well. Alright, so this should be, and I use should with a capital S, unfortunately, because I know myself, but this should be a very, very easy, greedier win now. It was early on in the transaction there, so it's easy to forget, but Serpent's Kiss is so good. Rotten Baby, so good. Open the item room here. Yeah, okay. Juicy Sack, I don't think it's bad. And then a red chest with 2 pills. One makes you small, and I'm excited. I'm excited as a bad pill that should not be in the good pill rotation. Very inopportune time to take a sip of your coffee. Alright, down to the next floor. Blank Card Yera, very important. We can actually use Blank Card Yera if we get like Nun's Habit to double Demon Hearts once we're on the Ultra Greed fight. Although I'm somewhat skeptical that that will be super relevant. Checking for like free guppy items here basically. And this is our last floor with no reroll machines, so we gotta buy them out here. I think you start with Spider Mod. And again, why not double Demon Hearts? We might as well leave the Demon Hearts on the ground and pick them up at the end. Even if we take damage, that means that the damage we take is actually like 100% irrelevant. And we know that we're gonna get, well, more than 99 cents. Because we started on the same amount of money this time. I think we started on 3 cents or 2 cents. I'll just, like, throw this out here. This is probably the best, like, the smartest greed mode run I've ever played. That's not to say there isn't, like, an element of RNG, obviously, but I think I've made the right decisions more on this run than in most runs I've done in my limited greed mode history. Again, you cannot hurt me. I will become more powerful than you could ever imagine. Whatever makes you feel good, game. We'll step around the penny. Blank Card Yera is replaceable. Like, if we get the Shears, for example, is probably more likely to make a better impact on the Ultra Greed boss fight, I think. Mostly just because I don't want to go through the trouble of having to constantly, you know, double all these black cards that are available. And we can start picking stuff up, because this is as good as it's going to get now. We know these guys are going to... You can't hurt me. I have unlimited black hearts. At least on this floor, I am your god. Next floor, you can bring me back down to earth pretty easily. But this floor, I am a god amongst Maggies, and you cannot stop me. Our deal with the devil is a bunch of stuff we're going to take because we have the demon hearts to make it work. I don't know. I don't even know what Crown of Darkness does. I believe you have to be at half of a red heart or one full red heart to make it work. We're at 2. So obviously that's not what we want, but maybe we can get Potato Peeler or something and get the advantage out of that. For now, let's come back in here. We're going to start Spider Mod. Could give us cool effects. I don't know what Pandora's Box does, so we're going to try it. And it gave us probably enough money to pay for itself. So, like, it's a free reroll. Blue map with no bombs is not necessary. I'll go Mom's Key. We can get a benefit out of Squeezy. Or maybe we can't, actually. Still, I don't need blue map. We don't really need that either, though. Oh, you know what? Hold up. We can buy everything. As long as we always get battery charges out of it, we can buy whatever the heck we want. So this... At this point, I'm guessing this will probably be a win. Let's just go down and double it, like, another time here. It's going to get a little crowded in that room, but... alright. So, we'll take blue map, because we don't need HP. HP could be deleterious for us. We'll take red candle. We'll take fanny pack. Do we want Luckfoot? Why not, is my opinion on that subject. Just pick up, like, a lot of money and then double it again. Again, that room's gonna get... Oh, I doubled the wrong room. Well, maybe that's fine. It's gonna get real fucking crowded in there, but... So we'll take Luckfoot. We'll take the Shovel, just because, again, I'm not even sure we want the HP. We'll take King Baby. We'll take Nunsab. Now we have an item that might actually just be bad for us in the form of Little Baggy, so we'll go for our HP now. We'll go for our Mom transformation, I suppose. Synth Oil is worth getting. I didn't keep enough money to get another Yera. So let's not take all the money and then double it up here again. At least there's no cards or anything in there that could get, like, super messed up. We'll take Mom's Coin Purse. We'll take Growth Hormones. Balls of Steel pills, dude. So we're looking for Spun. I mean, I'm not going to play this until we get every item in the game. That's unnecessary. Oh, I used it on the wrong room again. It's getting real fucking crowded in here. It's the exact same, like, pattern of speech over and over. Dinner. Jesus Juice. I mean, we might as well take Thunder Thighs because we want more items. We'll take another luck upgrade. And we will now grab this. Go back. Pick up some money. The money is being very quickly overtaken by black hearts. In terms of, like, the real estate left on the room, but... There's more money than it might appear there. This might be our last go at this, though, because it's getting a little ridiculous. We'll take less than 3. We'll take Toothpicks, which did not do much for us. We'll get Spun, which is important. We also got a new pill that's appeared. I don't know why, but sure. Belly Button. We can take a second Trinket, which we should get. I don't really want experimental treatment. Ace of Hearts basically wins us the game. So I think we just grab this and get the hell out. I know we could buy more items. I guess we should pick up all of the money and then go buy, like, a few remaining items and then leave. So we'll take experimental treatment because it doesn't remove all of our tarot cards, including Ace of Hearts. And have we knocked it out of the park with our remaining items? No, there's the Mom transformation, I think, though. Oh, we might have already had it. Rotten Meat, Pacifier. We don't need it. So at this point, we'll just say see you later. It was a very fun floor, don't get me wrong. I'm happy with where we're at here. Hopefully we got an easy win. We got blank card Ace of Hearts and then Ace of Hearts. I suppose we should have tried to get the 99 cents to give more to our donation machine, but I'm pretty sure we have all the unlocks associated with that regardless. So we actually got a little Brimstone baby, which will probably die in about 2 seconds here, but at least landed 2 hits. Don't walk into him. He is dead. It was fun while it lasted, I suppose. Yeah, just keep going here. Like, I mean, we know what we want out of this. We have Fanny Pack. Shouldn't do that, though. We have Fanny Pack, so we're not taking a bunch of damage from getting hit. You know, we have Serpent's Kiss, so even though we rebuked our chance to double everything from Serpent's Kiss, we're also getting Black Hearts regardless with every enemy that he spawns. And then on top of that, we're getting Red Hearts, or half Red Hearts on the regular as a result of Gimpy. We're getting Spirit Hearts on the regular, although less regularly as a result of Gimpy. Please do. I dare you, spawn a lot of enemies. I'm not even, like, attempting to dodge anything here. You're playing right into my hand. Still, I have seen greedier mode runs get a lot more powerful than this. King Baby is so weird. I know what it does, and I have to admit that it tickles that side of me that with Isaac stuff is like, this could be interesting. Whenever we're charging a shot or shooting, King Baby does not move, so we can keep all of our familiars, like, in the same place. Otherwise, it follows us around. So you know what I'm thinking here is, like, if we get a, I don't know, a familiar that deals, like, a bunch of damage if it's standing on top of an enemy, we could just hold it in place and use it almost like the world's worst Blue Baby's only friend. We're actually gaining HP, I think, over the course of this fight, which is I mean, it's just sad if you're ultra greed, because your dusting is imminent here. We could turn all of our black hearts into regular hearts. I don't think that's the right call at the present moment. Let's throw down some bombs. Did we get... It's hard to believe we got 900 items and no bomb synergies. I'm not salty about it. I mean, truth be told, if I may be the slightest bit salty, I actually feel that for buying as many items as we bought, we kind of hit below average on the EV, or not the EV, but the V, you know? I always hit above average on the V, or at least attempt to. But in this case, we, I think, you know, without continuing to be gross, we made a lot of roads where we could basically just get infinite items, and then unfortunately, the first, you know, inconsequential number of the infinity, just not really that good. Still an easy win, but not as easy as, you know, and not as easy as automatic, I guess. Basically what I'm getting at is we already know mathematically this run is over, and yet here I am taking much longer than I'd like to get through this fight, unfortunately. Not sure if you've noticed, but we do have effectively infinite HP, so I'm gonna choose not to beat myself up too much over it. And another character gets greed mode, or greedier mode, I should say, taken care of. Just takes us closer and closer to eventually Isaac and Eden streaks. We got a keeper win. It wasn't the kind of keeper win we needed, but it was enough to give me some new confidence. What do we do next? I don't know, dog. I really do not know. Guess we might just do like an Eden run, just to keep things interesting for now. We gotta start knocking out dailies too, no doubt about that, but like, methinks the ultra greed doth protest too much. Dude, you're done. Just accept it. There should be a concede option for bosses when it just becomes apparent that there's no chance. Glyph of Balance has appeared in the basement. Allow me to give you 5 cents, please. Beautiful. Well, let's leave. Dude, that was a fun run. We also got 5 Nights at Mom's unlocked as an achievement. I have no idea, but sure. More power to you. For now, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.